Growing up in France, my knowledge of Native American culture was close to non-existent during my childhood. Let me quickly summarize it. It all began at my 4th birthday party when my parents dressed me up as an Indian. As you can tell, they didn't do a very good job because I had no idea what was going on. My second encounter with Native culture was a shirt with strange symbols my dad always used to wear. A few years later, I was introduced to the Hollywood films Last of the Mohicans and Dances with Wolves. These movies fascinated me and forever changed my perspective of Native American culture. They created an image in my mind that Native Americans still lived today in the traditional way of life pictured in these movies. You can imagine my disappointment when my family and I rented an RV and did a road trip around the US. We started our trip in Colorado, where I was expecting to see the powerful Ute tribe that were known for their skilled and fearful warriors. But I saw none. Our trip continued north and we entered South Dakota. I knew the Lakota tribe lived there, and I kept looking out the window to see Lakota riders hunting buffalo. I found the buffaloes, but not the Lakota. We continued our trips to the Badlands, where I was certain to finally see native people along the rolling hills. The hills, however, were deserted. We drove back through Nebraska, where, as I was expecting, there was nothing at all. After that trip, I deducted that all Native Americans had disappeared and that Native American culture was gone. It took me years to understand that Native Americans and their culture are still very much alive and that today they represent the only true Americans.